Hey everybody, it's Curtis Williams again, astrologer, Reiki practitioner, shamanic practitioner, um, alchemist, herbalist, a lot of different modalities, and that's really why I started doing these videos. And although not many people come to see them, that's okay. It allows me to discuss, at least outwardly, my interest in all these different modalities and how they intersect one another. Um, I wish I would have known about the similarities to these modalities when I first started. I think it would have made it a lot easier, but I don't know. Anyway, uh, for anybody who comes to see this video or any of my videos, I want to say thank you for taking the time, making the effort to come to my channel. Thank you. So today I just want to speak briefly on astrology, and perhaps some tarot. I know I spoke about astrology last video, but it really seems to be applicable today with everything that's going on. As I mentioned in an earlier video, doing Putin's chart, I think that's a valuable consideration, valuable opportunity to research what's going on in the geopolitics of the world today. Um, but some of the finer points to astrology, I want to emphasize how hemispheres are so important in breaking down an astrological chart, whether it's for a person, an event, or a country, what have you. The astrological chart, the circle is 360 degrees, and if you look at it as like a pie, the circle down the middle, left to right, gives you 4 quarters, but it also gives you 2 halves this way, and a separate one, 2 halves this way and 2 halves this way, quarters, quarter, quarter, quarter. Um, they're all equally valuable in determining what's going on in a person's chart or any given chart. And I also want to discuss briefly the elements and the modalities, the elements, the earth, water, fire, and air. Then you have the modalities, which is the cardinal, fixed, and the mutables. Those are all very important information packets for the astrologer. Also, in breaking down a chart, someone's chart, they're just very, very valuable. I know a lot of people really just focus on doing the planetary placements and the aspects and the signs, and yes, those are very valuable, but they're not the only parts to a chart. So please keep that in mind. Okay. All right. So I did mention that I wanted to discuss briefly tarot. I've been doing tarot for 20 something years, but now just recently I've joined a group that meets on Zoom. Cool group, a lot of good people called tarologists, people who study tarot, and the person who hosts the videos, the Zoom meetings, is Vincent Patisci, and I think it's Pitisci, Patisci. He has several books out. His latest one is Bare Bones Tarot, came out about a year ago, and he also just released his own cards, his own tarot cards based off of the Marseille deck. There are a lot of tarot decks out there, and I have a good number of them, and I'll just briefly give you the names that I know of, which is the Marseille deck, the Rider-Waite Universal, and other assortments of Rider-Waite. There's the Voyager, and what's the other one? I can't remember off the top of my head, but those are at least three names of different tarot decks that you can look into and see if they interest you. I would recommend starting off with the main ones, the Rider deck, Marseille, There are a couple, oh, the JJ Swiss, that's the other one that I wanted to mention. Um, those are more traditional. They don't have, particularly for the minor arcana, they don't have the pictures that, say, the other decks do. So that's old school tarot, and I highly recommend old school tarot, and then bump it up as you go along. Okay, let's see what else. I think that'll do it for today. Um, Again, just briefly discuss astrology and discuss tarot. I know we've discussed alchemy in the past, and perhaps at some point discuss herbology. We'll talk about crystals. Yeah, that's another good one. And shamanism. I know I've been over a couple of those in past videos, but I don't want to take too long on these because I don't know who's watching these and who's not. I know at the last video I put out, not a person has seen it, and my feelings are not hurt. And if I continue to get no views, that's fine. I will continue to make other videos as I feel the need to express myself. So anyway, thanks again for coming to my channel. Hope you like it. Give it a like if you do. And even if you're just checking these out briefly, I'll be putting them up. So come on by and say hi. Okay, thanks. Bye.